We have 1 of 4 stamps collected. Today, we're gonna go for either Lovers Survive, Clear Board, or Rat Pacifist. See what happens. Alright, we have 5 HP. With 5 HP, we could go for a rat and a gargoyle. Kind of like 2 bats and a rat. But that eats a lot of my options in the future. Skeleton just doesn't get much info. It's okay. Let's go skeleton. It would be really cool if I could avoid killing these, but I don't see that happening. Yeah. Really not gonna happen. Not this run. That is rough. All right, so we know that there are 7 between these 2 spots. Does that help? We know. Don't know much. We know that we have 6 HP. I could just fight this one. I feel like I get more info fighting these 2, but I already have info around the dragon. 10, so there's 8 between these 2 spots. 8 between these 2. I feel like you could figure out this one maybe, but maybe not. There's 11 minus 4. So total, there's 7 between these 2 spots. We know this. I think I just have to do the 4 and the 2. 7 and 8. Does the 7 help me? I feel like I'm in trouble. All right, so there's 4 between these 2 spots. But if I took the 4, then I would need a 2. We know that there's another 3. I don't want to do this. All right. Oh, that didn't even get me a level up? Wait, that's so brutal. I don't want to use a heart on only 6 health. We do know that this is a 9? No. No, we do not. Clear that. We know that there's a 4 over here. There's a 4 over here. It feels like that means that this is a 9. It was early enough that I figure I could take a risk. This was seeing a 4. This one was seeing these 2. Interesting. That was a rough start. I feel like I could have kept going with it, but I didn't want to use a heart on only 6. That's painful. Question mark. That means that there's a 5 somewhere around here. What if I could just find the question mark right away? That would be nice. This is going to show a bunch of question marks, which is not going to be all that helpful. I feel like the question mark thing is like right here. Hey, there it is. Is that helpful? I mean, it gives me more information. Otherwise, I was kind of screwed. All right, 7 early is not good. 6 is okay. We could do a 3, 2, 1, but it doesn't give me a ton of info. Little bit. 12. When you already see 10 here, that means that this is a 2. 112. So the explosive could be either of these. 17, when you already see 10, means that there's 7 among all of these. 2. Do I just take these 2s? I could kill all of the 2s. Gives me info. 8. Huh. The info doesn't feel that useful. So there's a heal here, but again, I don't want to use it at 6. What do I do? There's 10 here. There's 7 around this. We know that this 100 has to be here. There's 10 between these 4 spots for this one. This one. There's 11 between these 3 spots. This one. There's 12 between these 4 spots. This one. There's 8 between 5 spots. This one. This one is interesting. 14 between all of these spots. All right. I have 4 HP left. 4 HP. This one has 10 around all of these. Does that tell me where this is? I feel like that does. That's right there. This one. Wait, is this interesting to me? 11. So there's a rat in one of these 3 spots. That would be good info to have. Alright, with the remaining 3, do I just fight that skeleton, or can I fight something better? Something better would be nice. You have 10. So there's 7 out here, which we already kind of know. Wait. 13. So this is a 6? And this is a 1? Is that true? I think so. Click this. Jorge. Oh, I need to heal now. Crap. I don't like using the heals this early. Alright. The game is way easier if I don't do it that way. The rats give me a ton of info. The 6s don't give much info. This one at least reveals 3. This doesn't reveal much. It reveals 2. This 11. This 25. There are 12s? No. There are 4 of these with 12 value. 8 around this one. 8 around this one. It's not that helpful. 13. So there's 7 around here, but again, I can't really risk that. I don't need to risk it. I could just take this 1. How does that help? That does not help. I think it's this 6. Alright, so we know that there's 4 around this. If I find 4, I would have 3 HP left. With 3 HP left... No, that's not the best. We know that there are 7 around this. Go for that. 1. 110. 6 HP left. 8. With 4 left. This 3 gets me a good amount of info. We do have 2 rats that I can always click. Another 3. That's interesting. So, do I want the info right here? I think so. 7. I have no hearts. No hearts, 7 to cash in. And we need 9 experience to level up, so I have to find a heart, or I'm dead. This is a 9, so there's 2 between these. We need to find empty spots. There's 3 between these. I only have to pay 3 at most to look at these 3 spots. I have to pay 3 to look at 2 spots. But it opens up these a little. No, first click. Okay, we did get that. And we got the XP. Okay. So I do have to be careful that it's not a mimic, but we could see from the 3 that it wasn't. 116. 116. I wonder if this is an 8. 8, 8, 1, 8, 8. So, there's a 1 down here. If this is the case, this should be empty. No. Okay, then we know that this is a 5, which screws up all of my thinking. Clear this. Clear this. Clear this, but I gained info. And I knew that I shouldn't have died clicking that, so... And that I had a 1 to escape afterwards. This one is free. Can't be a mimic, I don't think. 12. This is a 4. Which means that this should be free. 9. Which means that this should be a 2. 13. And you're already showing all 13, right? Yeah, so this, and this. 13. Why did I think that I was already showing everything that I needed to? I would need to watch it back. How did I get so screwed up by that? So things that I want to look at. The question marks around this. How do they work? Is it just all of the empty spaces around this and it's in the center of them? So like if it was right here, all of these empty spaces all the way out, no way. Maybe. I'm just surprised by how few question marks there are right here. Things that I was looking for. Chests, hearts, scrolls. What is an easy way to find those? I don't think there is a super reliable way. All we know about the dragon for sure is that there's an egg. And the egg is good to get. The egg is worth 3 for free, and I've already completed that challenge. We already know where both of these are. Well, we don't know where they are, but we know they're around here. There's a slime here. There's a 3 around here. That's good info. I'm gonna go for that. Ooh, that was a lot of free clicks. Wait, no, there's a 1 around here because this is a 2 from the bat. Oh. One of these 2 is a rat. There's a 6 around here. I'm really tempted to leave the rat. Why? Because that's one of the challenges, and it feels like one of the hard challenges. Could do a 3 and a 2. See what the 2 gets me. 17. Really? We have 6 total, so there's 11 in here. I feel like the rat's gonna be too tough. Question mark. I feel like a lot of this is gonna be too tough. I took that risk because it feels like I'm in trouble anyways. Well, unless I fight the rats. I could just fight the rats. 5 and a 1. Ooh, so we know this space is a 1. 109. That bomb could be here, here, here. Any of these 3. Does that info help me? Not really. There's a 10, there's a 9, there's a 12, there's an 8, which is actually 6 between these, and I have 6 HP. Darn. There goes the rat plan. Maybe you can still leave this as long as you don't cash it in, but at this point, why wouldn't I cash it in? So we know there's still another 5 between these 2. So we know that this is a 5. 5 is always a slime? Yeah. I don't think I can do the rat challenge right now. With 5, what would I do? Just go for this. Gave me a good amount of info. There's 10 between these. There's 10 between these two. Wait, if that's true. No, that doesn't give me enough info. It's possible that there's... It does give me a good amount of info, but there could be a combination where it just so happens that these three... I can't explain my thought process well enough, but this doesn't tell me enough to tell me if, like, this one's safe. Okay, 6. 14, and we're only showing 3. Kind of want to kill this rat. There is 6 up here. Let's go explore it. Ah, so there's another 3 up here. 105, 109. And we know this one is one of these 3. But that doesn't tell me much. I don't think marking them like that is all that helpful. 3, 5. 102. Could still be a bomb here and a bomb here. 102. What does that tell me? And this one's a 5. That tells me this one could be a bomb in... Well, no, it can't be a bomb right here. So the most this can be, I think, is a 3. Or no, the most this can be is a 2. If it's a 2, we have a rat. Ooh, it was a heal, which means that this is a 2. No, this could be a 2, at most. This is a 5, so that's a slime, which is not that helpful, but it tells me that this one is also a slime. Interesting. 552. 552. Same thing. That makes sense. So, 7 total, plus a 5 tells me that there's a 2 out here. Is that true? 10, 12. Oh, right. One of these is a 2. And then we still have the 1. Click this. That's free. This cannot be a mimic that kills me if I understand correctly. Another health. So, this rat or this rat? This one gives a ton of info. 121. Interesting. And there's a 118 right there. So I need to use a heal. Again, we're only at 6 health, but at least I have a lot of heals available. Oh, why didn't I do one that would give me info like this one? That was stupid. 6 HP. We know that this is a 3, which means that we know that this one's a 3. What else? Could just trade in these 2 3s. 102. Trade in the 2 3s. Or at least see what they have. 203. This one would give me a little bit of info about where those bombs are. Did it give me info? Still kind of no, but I mean most likely yes. Ooh, maybe. We know there are 2 bombs up here. We know. So that tells me this is most likely not a bomb. Most likely one of these 2 spots. And then most likely one of these 2. No. Because if that's the case, there is another bomb up here. There's 3 of them. The good news is... What is the good news? There's no good news. The good news is this one's only touching the 2 bombs, though. So 3 of these spaces are open. That doesn't give me enough. Could there be a 4th bomb up here? There could. Not really. It feels like this has to be one of the bombs, but if that's one of... There are 3 bombs up here. The music stopped. Why did the music stop? Next song. All right. Heal up. We have 7 HP. With 7 HP, this shouldn't be difficult, but it is. I feel like this one's safe. If it is safe, I feel like it's a 2 or a 0. Click it. It was a 2. So we have 5 left. 117. And we already know there's a 1 here and a 13 here, which means that there's 4 between all of these. 4 is not that bad. But we do have a 1. Question mark. Could go bat. 221. What does that tell me? Sounds like this is a bomb. Ooh, that tells me this space is safe. 105. We have 2 HP. So there's 5 among all of these spots. This one needs to be touching 1 more bomb. If it was touching right here, that would make sense. Otherwise, if it was a bomb here, and then a bomb here, that would work. There are multiple ways that could still work, I think. 2. So I can fight the bat. Yeah, fighting the bat makes sense. Maybe there was another option. Or hey. 105. This should be free. And it was good. This should be... No. This has to be the bomb. God, I almost said this should be free. Definitely not. 118. So we know that there's 13 between the 2 of these, which is pretty scary. But it most likely means a 7 and a 6. It doesn't have to, though. Okay. 11 for this. 104. We gotta heal. I have 7 total. These do add up to 7. 218. Do I think this is the 5? I do. Do I have enough info for that? No. Did I click it anyways? We did. So I could do 2 rats, or I could do a bat. The 2 rats give me more flexibility later, but they give me more info now. 3 spaces, 4 spaces. It's not that much extra info. 111. Jorge. This one gives me 3 spaces info. Alright, we have 7 HP. 118. So we know there's 15 here, which is pretty scary. This one. There's a bomb. And we know the bomb has to be right here. So total, 16 between these spaces. We're missing 10 between these 3 spaces. I have 7. This 5. Does that 5 interest me? I could do a 5 and a 2, or a 5 and 2, 2. 105. So we know that there's only 5 around this. That interests me. We know that there's only 2 around this. 13 here. If I go for the 2, Ooh, wait a second. If I find the bomb for this one, which it looks like is right here, most likely. Can't be right here. It has to be right there. This is free. And it was the egg. Gets me a level up. We have 4 HP. 127, and we know there's a bomb there, so there's 14 amongst all of these. There's a 13 here, which tells me this is free. That is a chest. Can't be the mimic, right? Could be the... No, can't be the mimic because of this. Health. Okay. We still have the 4 HP. With the 4 HP, I can fight this bat. Ooh, no bat, which means that this could be the bat, but could also be 2 rats. 6 bats, 10 rats, 200. So we know this has to be a bomb. If that's a bomb, then that tells me this is not a bomb. But that tells me that one of these two is a bomb. If it was this one, it can't be that one. This is a bomb. We have found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 9. Okay, 2s. There's 2 between these. This one is free. This has another 2. Which means there's 7 up here. I think I just go for these 2s. Seems good. Ooh, it was rats. I didn't have to keep clicking. After I saw the first one, we knew the other was going to be a rat. This is guaranteed to be a bat. There's a 6 around here. Ooh, we're ready for a whole nother level up. Those chests and that egg. Alright. 8 HP. With 8 HP, we know there's a 5 right here. Which means that this 11 is a 6. Which means between these, that's 11. There's 6 down here. Could go for the 6 down here. Would leave me with 2. There's 7 up here, which would leave me with 1. That one gives me a little bit of info. This 18. So there's 13 between the 2 of these. 8 HP. We do have Leave the Lovers Alive as one of the quests. Alright, so now, this one has 11 between these 3. This one has 6 between the 2. Does that interest me? Could be a 4 and a 2, could just be a 6, could be a 3 and a 3. Be a 1 and a 5. There are a lot of things that could be. Which one would help me? Feels like building off of this 7 would help. And we have 1s available. Let's go off of that 7. Go off of that 7. 22. I feel like this is maybe a 3 and a 4, which would mean that this one's still open. Nope, 2. Okay, so. This 5, this is probably a 3 and a 2, but it doesn't have to be. This could be lots of different things. An 8 over here. Still have 6 HP. So that's a 5, which means that this is a 6, which means that this is a 1, which means 114 minus 7, that is a 7, which means that this one, we don't know, but there's 8 between these two. Ooh, does that mean that this has to be a 10? I think it does. That is good to know. Is that true? I think so. Cool. 8 between these two. 106, which tells me that this has to be a 1. 219. Does that add up? 213. 218, 219. Yes, it does. We still have 6 HP. This rat would give me a little bit of info. We already found the egg. Can't click this 8 or around it. I feel like the 1 is some of the best info I can get, or this 6. The 6 gives me a lot. But does it give me a lot that's useful? Probably not. I'd rather save the 1, but I need to come out here somehow. I could do it with a full 8 for these two spaces. I feel like the 1's better. 122, did that even help me? Not really. Okay, 5 plus 13 is 18. Maybe that did help. Wait a second, that did help. So there's a 4 between these two. Ooh, there's a 4 right here. 121 tells me that there's 17 between these three. 127. This area seems a little bit rough. There's 200 between these two. Do I just go for this skeleton? Skeleton doesn't give a ton of info. I could go skeleton, 2 rats. Alright. 12. What does a 12 tell me? Not much. 100 tells me that this should be safe, this should be safe. 16. 16. So, and this is a 5. This one isn't touching anything else. We know that this is the 11, which is the mimic chest. Cool. 6 and a 7. So that, you're touching that. This is a 1. 17. So there's 10 between the two of these, which means that this is touching a 5 there. This has to be a 4, I think. 118. Okay. We have 8 HP. With 8 HP, I could go click around this. I already have a level up ready. Go do it. 4 and then another 4. 16. And we already know that there's 9 around here, so this is a 7. This one is a 10. I have 4 HP left. I might just go for the 4, but I would go for this one, I feel like. We already know that there's 6 around here. $113. 117. This one is already looking at 12, so there's only 5 between these two, which tells me that the remaining part of this 13 is right here, 8. So there's 8 between these two, 5 between these two, if I'm thinking of that right. This one, 6 between these two, and I have 9. If I could leave the lovers alive, that would be awesome. The rats are good. Could just go for this 4. 4 gives me info. 14. when we already know there's 12 showing, so there's 2 between all of these. If I took 2, there's another bat over here. All right. One, 1. 3, so that's a pretty good place. All right, I think we have to go for this 2 or for 2 1s. None of them give info. This one gives info. I'd rather have the flexibility, though. This one has 8 between it. Jorge. Okay, we have 9 hearts available. 9 hearts does get me a level up. It only takes 8 XP. 17. So we know that this is a 6, right? Which means that we know that this is a 4. This one, 10. Which means that this is a 6 between these 2. Does that tell me that this is a 6? I feel like it does. What is a 6? 6 is just this thing. And there are 5 of those. Okay, what about this 123? I should be able to figure out that one. So, this one is a 13, 113, which means there's 10, which means this is a 4. This one, can't figure that out yet. We have 9 HP. And we know that the lovers have to be looking at each other. The goal is to leave them alive, but the only places they could be right now are these 4 spots. So, if we're looking for the lovers, that's it. Everything else, we have the mirrors taken out. Okay. And we know that this is 18. There's 13 here. Tempted to try and hunt them down, but why? If we're leaving them alive anyways, then I don't really need to go after them. Because it's kind of just a waste. I guess it tells me exactly where they are. But we already have 4 heals. I think I'm good without taking them on. That would be good. Rats, the lovers, or clear the board. We already screwed up rats. Clearing the board would still be possible, but we don't need to. 9 HP. I just don't want to screw this up. So, this one already sees 7 and 5. Is that right? Well, yeah, let's assume that that's right. If you already see 7 and 5, that's 12, then this can only be a 5 between these 2. Hey, that was a useful one. The Rat King. So this one is free, and it's the first time spotting the gnome. There's a 5 between these 2. This one. There's a 9 between these 4. There's a rat over there. I'm missing 4. There is a 4 that's kind of useful right here. Alright. Why did I not think that that was an option? I knew it was down here. For some reason. Not thinking straight. How long is this video? 39 minutes. We're gonna get the win. Darn, that was such a good start. That was good for getting the lovers. Okay, we have 5 HP. We have information. What kind of information? We know that there's 6 among all these spots. Nope, 5 showing. We know that there's 3 among all these spots. We know if I got 3, I would need a 2, which I could get with the 2 rats. We know information. Free. I have 2 HP. We know that there's 6 among all of these spots. We know that there's 6 among these 2 spots. Huh. There's a good chance this is free. It was possible that it added up in a different way. But it's early enough that I think it's worth risking it. So the rats. Is this the time when I try and not kill the rats? No. Could be, but that seems so brutal. 25. You have 13. 6 between these 3. 19 is rough. There's 14 between these 3. 13. We can see everything. So, there's only 4 between these 2 spots. There's only 6 between all of these. 6 could kill me. Do I think it is a 6? Could be. Could be. Is it early enough to just say, screw it, and risk it? Could be. There's a 6 between these 2 spots. Hey, it was a 3. All right. Dying. All right. There's a 3 between these 2 spots. I think we just have to go for this 2. Crap. I mean, I have 2 heals. I just don't want to use them this early. All right. We have 6 HP, and we know that there's a 6 between these 2 spots. We know that there's a 3 between these 2. And there's another 3. Bam. That's a 3. Did that help? We know that this could be 100, this could be 100, this could be 100. That did not really help. We know that there's 11 up here, which tells me that there's 7 between these 2. We know there's only 4 between these 2, but that doesn't get me enough info, really. We know that there's 11 between... No. 26. We know that there's 8 between these 3 spots. 6. No. Alright. I was hoping to get more info out of that click. There's an 11 near here. There's a 7 and a 100. That tells me that this has to be the 100. 7 between these 2. Which means that this has to be a 4. And I have 6 HP. There's no bat. There are heals. We know that there's a 4 between these 2. Tempted just to go skeleton, skeleton. I really don't want to. I want to click this 4. But what if it doesn't reveal? It probably wouldn't reveal a 2. I could just waste 1 HP to get more info. I think you have to be efficient. This one shows me 2 spots. Well, shows me numbers. Alright, 105 tells me that this has to be the bomb, which tells me that this is not. This is not. 105. 115. We're missing 3. Jorge. 1515. This one is already touching 8. So we're missing 7. I do have 7 HP. Huh. This 4. No, I was hoping not to click a 7. But that was the worst case, was that it was a 7. So if we know this is a 4, that's free. 103. We know that there's 3 between all of these. I have 7 HP. We're missing 7 up here. Could click up here, but it doesn't get me enough info. I click around this 3. I could click around this 5. Let's do that. No! Jerk. Alright, there's a 1 around this. And then we have another rat. 7 around this. Ooh, and another 100. That chest is helpful. Level up. Jorge. We know that this is a 3. 206. That has to be a bomb. Which means that this only has 2 between all of these spots. And I have 8 HP. 2 is a little bit rough right now. How much did I say? This is 7 between these. Oh, this is 4 between these. Wait, maybe it's not so bad then. 4 between those. If I get a 2. Click here. Darn. Alright. Wait, that was guaranteed to be a 2. I knew that. Totally knew that. Okay, 200. This is guaranteed to be a 6, which is what I have. Not a bad 6. This one is guaranteed to be a 3. That's also not bad. Let's go for that. I hadn't accounted for the other 100. I was just looking at the last number. Super long video. This is what we're doing. We're gonna get this. It's not even hard. We start with the lovers, which gives me info. Tells me that this is a 9. 5 HP. Easiest start ever for keep the lovers alive. We have so much info over here. So much info. Do you see all of the info that Jorge has? All right, so we know. What do we know? We know that there's 6 total between these 2 spots. This 7, there's 4 total between all of these spots. 36, when we know that this is 24, so there's 12 between these 4 spots. 25, there's 10 between these 2 spots. 17, when there's 12 between these 2 spots. 101. Interesting. So we know the most there can be between these is 5. Ooh. Most there can be between these 2 is a 5. Wait, how do I know that? 9? 12. Okay, yeah. 101. This is most likely right here, but that's not guaranteed. If it is right there, these should be safe. Let's just go for our 5. Ooh, we know that this is a 5. If that's a 5, then this is a 5. Those are both 5s. I'm getting walled in a bit. 5 HP. I really want to be able to click these. I could do that once I have 6. I feel like this is safe, but I don't know for sure. Okay, wait a second. The 17 tells me things. What does the 17 tell me? It tells me that there's a 3 out here, right? 14. There's a 3 between these. If I clicked a 3, so that tells me that this has to be the one. No, this could also be the one. There's a 3 between these two spots. That was the one. Which makes sense. That means... Ooh, wait a second. That means that this is not the bomb. This is the bomb. 108. This or this could be the 8. But there could also be a combination. All right. 5. I have 4 HP. How do I effectively use 4 HP? I'm in danger. All right, this one is only looking at 14, which means that this is a 2. 2 plus 2. 2 plus 2 equals 4. Easy game. 19 and 119. Do not ignore that 100. Really easy for me to do that. All right. Go for the 2. Even though it didn't really give me new info. 6 HP. Bam. 6. 7. There's 4 between these. If I go for 4, I would need another 2. If I go for 5, I would need another 1. If I go for what? We know what this 25 is. So, 22, this is a 3. Could go 3 and 3 if I need to. Right now, that's looking like my best bet. Or this 5. But I don't have a 1 to complement the 5. 3. See what it gives. No, it gives a question mark, which is the worst. 3 points of data, kind of. 13. When we're already seeing 9 means that there's a 4 down here. If I got a 4, I'd be stuck with 2 HP. There's also a 4 between these two. Crap. Go 5. If I go for the 5, what do I learn? I don't know. I learned that this is a weird number of hearts to have. I could just go for the 6, get the level up. Fine. I don't think it's good. Alright, now that I have 7, are there things I could do? Yeah, click around 7. Or I could click around 4. Or I could click... Can't really click around 5. Seven. Did that help? So we know that there are 5 between these two. And 5 between these two. So it's most likely this 1, but it could be these 2, or it could be like a 3, a 2, a 3. I have 5 HP, so I can click those freely, but I could also click out here. Ooh, that's the one. Wasn't as helpful as I would have liked, but it's still good. It was helpful. Alright. Heal. We're 5 away, and I have 7 HP, so we get another level up. This is guaranteed to be a 1. There's only 3 between these. This is guaranteed to be a 6. I have 7 HP. With 7 HP, kind of want to go for these 4s. We already know that's the 100, which means that this is a 5. 9 plus 5, that makes sense. This one, there's got to be 100 up here. It's scary. Could go 115. 115 is not bad. Could also just go 5 here or here. Could go 5 here. Ooh, 5 here. The Rat King. Okay, do not screw this up. From this point, it feels pretty easy, I think. What do we know about this 27? We know that there's already 14 plus 13. Everything around this should be free. Ooh, the egg. Cool. Question mark. Alright, 2 HP. With 2 HP. And this one is 22 between the two of them, so there's 9 between these two. 2 HP, I'm really tempted to just start clicking rats. Could click down here, though. Ooh, so we know that this is a 2. 2, 3. This is a 5. Which makes sense, so this should be free. This is an 8, so this should be a 7, which means that this should be free. This is a 4, and it's touching 2, so this should be a 2. So we've got this whole bottom corner done. I have 2 HP left, and none of it really interests me. Good to know. This rat could have good info. 2 HP. Of course, it could also just have a question mark. 111. Doesn't help that much, but it will eventually. 31. 22. I do have 8 HP. Screw it. So this is a 5. These stupid question marks. I could go for the center of the question mark, but what if I miss? If I miss, that would feel really bad. 14. Wait, this already shows 14. Free? 11. Between these. 114. Bomb. 113. I have 5 HP. The rats are alive. 5. 1 HP. 115. Ooh, we're not even close to a level up, so I probably have to heal unless we find a chest or something. Alright. 8 HP. With 8. I could go for this 5. Do it. So we now know... Wait, that was not a 5. That was a 4 because we already had this rat. We know that this is free. And it was a chest. Okay, now I can level up off of 4 HP, so that's good. That should make this easy. If I can get more value out of these heals, the rest of the game feels very easy, as long as I don't mess up. Which I would never do. 4 HP. What do we do with 4? Could do a 3 and a 1. 3 and a 1 is not bad. This one gives 3 spaces of info. This one gives 4 spaces of info. What was the 3? Oh, this 3. 14.
Jorge.
9 hearts. We are Jorge. Do not fight the lovers. Lovers left alive. So, we could take this 5. There's a chance that it's the question mark thing, which would be awesome. Question mark thing is messing up my day. With 9, I could look around this 8. That doesn't get me much, though. Tempted to go for this 5. This 11. 11 with 9 doesn't really help me. Video paused. Continue watching. Yes. I guess that's the downside to listening to the playlist on YouTube. Really, I need to make it into an hour-long YouTube video. Then it won't pause all the time. That is the game plan. All right. 17. We're showing 2. This is questionable. I have heals to use. 15. And we know that this is a 5. Which tells me that there's 10 between the two of these. This one's already showing 6. So, 10, 6. We know that this is a 4. Alright, quick pause for allergies. We know... What do we know? I don't know. I know that I have 7 HP. I kind of want to go fight this 5. I want to break out of this corner. I could fight this 5. I want to fight things that give me info, though. This 4 gives me info. It sucks because I already knew what it was, but information is good. 115, so there's a scary one over here. But it could not be right here. It has to be back here. Do not click that. Alright. Wait. Don't we know what these two are, basically? Yeah, we know that they're 10. Is that right? Yeah, 10 between these two. And I only have 3 left. I would like to use that 3. Give me this rat. And then what? 2? A rat. The rats are useful. 201. Crap. So all we know is there's another bomb in one of these spots, but I don't know which spot. It could be any of these 3. Huh. Okay. 201. 206. More bombs. 207. Jorge is not ready. Darn, we're only 1 away, too. That would have been nice. Alright, this one gets me info. No, it doesn't. It was a question mark. I mean, a question mark. It's kind of info. Alright, so we know. We don't know anything about these. We know that there's scariness. I know that this is most likely a bomb, and this is most likely a bomb. How do I know that? Because this can't be a bomb. And this needs 2 touching it. So the only way for that to happen is this and this. Which tells me that this is not a bomb. This is not a bomb. There's still 14 between these 4 spaces. This one. There's only 7 between these 2 spaces. I have 9. Is that true? Seems like it. So this is a 5. This one is 6 over here between these 2. And I have 7 HP. There's still a rat alive. Ooh. Wait. Why did I think... How much did I think it was? It's 6. Okay, good to know. 10 between these 2. And 5 here. 100 here. 10 between these 3. Doesn't tell me enough. We have 7 HP. I need to get into the top half of the map. This 11 would be a way to do it. This 5. If I go for the 5, there are 2s down here. There are 1s. Alright. That was not a 5. That was not a 5. 28. 13. This is 22. 28. 6. That makes sense. Wow, that could have been a huge mistake. Okay, the rat gives me info. The rat gives me info. This info could actually help me solve all of these. This info can't do much for me. Could it? I mean, it kind of could. Tell me what this square is. This one can tell me what this square is, but go up here. 100. Bam. 308. And we already have a 5 here. We already have 100 here. We already have 100 here. So we know that there's 108. That doesn't help much. We know that this is not the 100. Okay. Put this back as the 9. Just don't click it.
Jorge.
Jorge. All right, with 9 hearts, we can easily level up again. With 9 hearts. Can't take the 10. These two are both, they have the potential to be a 10. This rat could give me info. This could be a 10. This one is weird. This one, wait a second. This 11 is touching a 6, so the most this can be is a 5. This 18 is touching 15. The most this can be, these two can be, is a 3. Wait, if the most these can be is a 3, we've got 9. This has to be a 2, I think. So now, I think this one is free. No. No! What am I talking about? That could have been the 100. This was the 100. Wow, I do that too much. Okay, I think I was safe, but I didn't figure out that I was safe before clicking this one, which is a total mistake. All right, you. This should be a 5, I believe. 107. Yes. We have 6 HP. With 6 HP, there are 3 rats on the board. There's a 2, there's a 6, there's 5s. Could fight these 2. I would like to get up here. I do think there's a 5 right in here somewhere. But I don't know where. There's an 8 between these. Let's go 5. This is a 6 and a 2, and the 100 means that this is a 4. Means that this is free. The 100. All right, we got this. This is the easiest video game of all time. Are you ready for how easy this is about to be? We have 5 HP. There's an 11 right here. We can already see 7. That means that there's only 4 out here. That means that there's only 4 between these two. That means that this is a 1. Is that true? Probably. 6, 10, 1. Cool. This is a 4. I think I'm going for this bat. 14. We know that there's 3 between these two, which means that this has to be a 6. No. Means that that has to be a 5. No. Clear this. We know that there's 3 between these two, which means that there's 5. Yes, here. I got the correct answer, but with the wrong math earlier. All right, so there's 3 between these two. There's a 2 right there. Let's do this. That's free. There's 100 between these two. Okay. There's a 9 here. No, there's 109. Quit ignoring the 100 part. The 100 part is important. There's 109 with 7 showing. What does that tell me? That this is most likely the bomb, and this is most likely a 2. But not guaranteed. Could be a bomb here and then a separate bomb in one of these two. If this is the bomb, then what does that tell us about this one? It tells us that there's another 1 in one of these two spots. It's early enough that I'm fine risking it, but it's kind of stupid to do. Like this is a 2, and then there's a 1 up here. I feel like I get more info out of that than I do out of fighting this and this. But I could fight these. 22, when you're already looking at 12, means that there's 10 between these 3 spots. 13. Click this. So, there's still 10 between these 3 spots. This 13. 13 between these 2 spots. With the 6. I feel like I should just take the risk. This is a 2. Do I think it's a 2? I do. It was a 4. Why is that a 4? How does that make sense? Because this is not a 5. How does that make sense? $105. Wait, no. This has to be a 3 then. Oh, right, it touches this one. Math is, not math is hard, but paying attention is hard. All right, so I'm pretty sure that is the death. Whatever, that's the 100. Which means, if this is a 111, that there's a 1 between these two. Go for that one. This one should be free. 112. When you're already seeing 108, means that there's 4 between these top ones. 205 means that there's a bomb in one of these 2 spots, most likely this one. 1 HP. Click the rat. Click the rat. Jorge. I hate using this hard on 6, but most of the time I have to. Alright, so now, 6 HP. We have 2 3s if I need to. I would rather not do that. This is a 2. So there's 9 already used up. That means there's 8 between these. There's 4 here. That means that this is a 5. It's most likely 200 here. Go with the risk. 4. 105. That does fit with the bomb being right here. 201. There's only a 1 between these 2 spots, and this could have the dragon egg near it. This one is free. Alright, so this is the bomb. 107, when we see a 7 here and a 100 here, that's free. 1 HP left. We know there's a rat here. 119, 104. There's only 4 up here.
Jorge.
4 up here. We have 6 HP. No, we have 7 HP. $22. You are a 4. Knowing that that's a 4, having a 22, there's 17. That means there's only 5 between all of these. Do we have access to a 2? We do. There was the egg. So there's 5 between these 2. This one. 21 minus... The most this could be is a 7, right? 21 minus 13, no. That would be an 8. 8 could mess up my day. This one is a 6, no. This one is a 2. This is a 209. It's already seeing 5, so there's a 4 between these. This is a 103. Click this. I feel like that gives me info. 209. When we already see 205, this is a 4. This one, 209. There's a bomb in one of these two. Which most likely means that the bomb is right here, but it could still be here, and there could be a separate one here, and here, or here. We have 7 HP. This 8, messing with me. This 22. That was a 5. Okay, so that means that that's free. Question mark. Is a total pain. We're ready to level up. I have 2 HP. 2 HP, go fight this bat. Could go fight this bat. No. Wait. Oh, right. It was this bat. It's really easy for me to overlook some of these diagonals, which is really bad. It's gonna get me killed yet again. Alright, we have 7.5 HP. We need 6 to level up. There are 3s, but they don't give me that much info. 209. This 209 is scary. This 209 is already figured out. 21. If I had 8 HP, I would click around this. I don't. This 4 doesn't get me much. 8 HP again. Alright. I could just fight the knight. There's 10 over here. I don't know. Fighting the knight doesn't get that much info. This 4. Fight the 4. 205. What does that tell me? I don't know yet. I feel like that indicates bomb, most likely. Huh. But why couldn't this be the bomb? That could just as easily be the bomb. There are a lot of ways this could be set up. Alright, I have 3 HP. With 3 HP, we could go fight the skeleton, go fight this. Fight this. 200. What does that tell me? This is the bomb. Still missing another, though. In one of these 2 spots. Or another bomb here and another bomb here. It's possible. 8 HP. That was how much I wanted, to be able to click around this one and this one. Let's go here first. 29 with 13. 6, which means that this is a 2. 2 and 2. I'm missing 2 HP, so this is a good place to click. 7 around this. No. Jorge. This one gives me info, but it was my only heal. Alright, we have 8 HP. I need to find another heal. Preferably without using the lovers, but if I use the lovers, we'll just try and clear the board. 200. Over here, over here. 16 here. Means that this is not the bomb. Means that it is one of these 2. Means that this or this is a 2. Click this. 2. Did that give me info? The smallest amount. Alright, so we know that this is a 2. I feel like that means that this is clear. So this is a 16, and it's already seeing 15. There's only a 1 in here. I have 6 HP. I should have clicked around this 7, probably. Oh well. There's a 1 out here. This is most likely the bomb. Wait, but no, because that doesn't explain this one. Clear it. There are 2 more bombs over here. There could be a bomb right here and then another like over here. All right, 6 HP. We do know that there's a 1 right here. Let's do that. So this and this should be free. That chest should not be able to be a mimic. Awesome. That helps me. All right, 5 HP. What do we know about the 5 HP? We know that this is a 7, which means that there's 4s around this, but I don't have a 1 available. I do have a 2 and a 3 and a 5. 5 doesn't really give me info, though. It gets me a little bit. Darn. I kind of just want to click into the question mark void. This 12 already has a 4, so it's 8 up here. This has a 7. 7 between these 3. 8 between these 3. Does that tell me much? Not too much. 7 here. 100 here. That tells me this has to be a bomb. This bomb has to be in one of these 3 spots. This bomb has to be in one of these 2 spots. This 11. I'm leaning towards a 3 and a 2, but it doesn't get me any exploration. It really doesn't. 4 and a 1 would be so much better. Alright. 113. Makes perfect sense. Wait, you're already touching that bomb, so this should be clear. Which means bomb. Which means bomb. No? Not necessarily. No, it does because of this 113. Which means not bomb. Doesn't mean it's clear, though. Alright, we have 3 HP. With that 3 HP, what are we doing? I don't want to click this skeleton if I could avoid it, but I think I have to. I just don't have enough info at the other places. Ooh, wait a second. 108. So there's a 1 between these 2. Is that right? Which tells me that there's a 6 right here. Yeah. Which tells me we don't know. Because there could be a 1 between these 2. So this is either a 5 or a 6. Oh no, because this is seeing... Wait a second. So this is either a 1 or a 2, I think. But either way, that still doesn't help me. That 3 really didn't help, but it let me level up. Alright, so now, 8 HP. With 8 HP, this 12 is already seeing a 4 and a 6. And we know there's a 1 in one of these 2 spots. Click this. That did not add up to what I expected. That tells me that this is the one. That one's empty. 1. Oh, 117 is scary. Means I can't blindly click around these because there's 100 in there. Which makes sense. 7 here, so there's 4 up top. I have 6 HP. We're ready to level up. 6 HP is not enough to click this 7. We do know there's a 1 here. Could just click the 6. Yeah, but that doesn't get me much new info. What I really want to click, there's a 4 up here. I'd like to click that 4. There's a 4 down here. This 4. That 1. There's a 3. Oh. Ooh, that helps. Didn't help as much as I would have liked. I already had this one, didn't I? Oh no. Worst case. This is a 5. True? True. Why was that worst case? Because it didn't get me new info. Ooh, but we found a 2. Good. Alright. 7 here. So, I need to heal. We now have 9 HP. With 9 HP, I could fight the lovers, which it's my goal not to do. But that feels tough because I don't have many hearts built up. 107. And we're already seeing the 1, so this one's free. There's a 4 up here. I have 9. This is free. 211. So this is the 11. That's the mimic. This is a 1. That's good to know. 108. 108 is a little bit scary. 115. This heart is messing with me. So if I used up the heart, it would give me more info, which would be kind of cool. There's a 10 out here. Could do 5 and 4. Like, ooh. This is an 11. Okay. So we knew we were safe. There's a 4 between these two spots. This is a 4. This is a 1. There's a 10 between these 3 spots. Takes 3 clicks to get through a wall. This is a 108. What do we know about that? Not enough. I feel like I need to get through one of these question marks. This 1 helps a little, but I use the 1 when I'm in trouble to bail me out. Not that you have to level up when you're at 0 health, but feels like it's important. We're still missing 4 landmines. I don't want to do that. Okay, 111. Did that help? No. Crap. That's so bad. Do I have to go through a brick wall? I don't think the brick walls give experience. If I fight this, I would have 1 HP left. If I fight this, I would have 4 HP left. Just go for it. There's a 5 here. What does that tell me? It tells me that between the 2 of these, there's 100, and then what is the other? 100. Why can I not do math? Because it's late. 105. Yeah, there's 105 in these 2 spots. Okay. So we know that this is a 4. Alright, 9 HP. I could do a 5 and a 4. Do this 5. See what it tells me. It tells me a question mark. Excellent. 105 between these 2. Crap. One of those 2 could be the question mark thing. Alright, with 4 HP. Go up here. That's not helpful. I mean, it was a little bit helpful. I got 1 extra space. 102 tells me that this is a 2. We're in trouble. I do have 2 heals. We have 10 HP. With 10 HP, still can't fight the Mimic. 10 HP. We're still missing. How many bombs? So, we have 6. The 7th one is right here somewhere. There are 2 missing. One of them is over here somewhere. There's 1 missing. If I click into the question mark, because there are only, from full health, there are only 3 things that can kill me at this point. The Mimic chest, which we found, the dragon, and a bomb. Anything else, I would be safe. Oh, and I don't want to click the lovers. But this lich, which it seems like is often in the corner. I wonder if it's always in a corner. I could pay attention to that more. And it feels like the slimes are always on a side. Huh. I could see the slimes being like right here. But I don't have enough. No, they can't be because this would be a 16 at least. Slimes could not be right here. They could be right here. Does that help me? Not really. Alright. What do I want to do? Fight the 2? If I fight the 2, I have 8 left. I just don't like having that 1 unknown bomb out in the world, or else I could click in here. Click. No. Now I can't click as easily, because now I only have 7. There are multiple things that could kill me at 7. Could just do a 5 and a 2. Do this 5. Do that 5. So 4. Huh. So if there's 4 between these two, the highest this can be is 9. No, the lowest that could be is 9. Wait, is that true? So this could be 1, 3, 10. Or I mean 1, 3, 10. Because we already know where the 11 is. I feel like this has to be a 10 now. Does it? The most this could be, it could be a 9. Is there even a 9? There is a 9. Oh, that could be the lovers. Huh. Okay, go use this 2. Is there a better space? Nope, 2 is good. Jorge. This one. 116. That tells us this has to be the bomb. There's 8, so there's only 2 between all 3 of these spots. I have 10 HP. If I wasn't afraid of the lovers, I could click right here because I think it's either the lovers, which I do think it's the lovers, or I think it's the lich. But I think the lich is up in one of the corners. 4 down here. So this is safe, but it doesn't get me anything. 108. 23. All right, so we know there's 6, so there's a 2 in between these two. There's only a 10 for this one. Only. 16 here. That could be 8, 8. Ooh, 24. That makes sense. 8, 8, 8. Knowing how those purple slimes work feels like that gives an easy piece of the puzzle. That fits for this one, so this should be free. 26. And we know that there's 16 here, so that's the lich for 10. I could blow up the landmines, but I'm still missing one. Still, it's a lot of XP. 5, 6, 7. I'm missing 2. Yeah, but they would be safe to click at least. Do I want to search for them? I don't think so. And it was up in the corner. That is good to know. Bam. Alright. I'm at 0 health. I should be able to safely click all of these landmines. And they just give you free info, which is really nice. So I think I already have like a whole nother level up, maybe. Maybe. We know there's a bomb here, and then I'm missing one more. But they no longer scare me, so now... Now what? There's a 5 and a bomb. Click. So this is a 5. There are a bunch of question marks, so that 5 could be good. But I feel like the 5 is probably in the middle of here. I'm at 10 HP. There's nothing that can kill me now, except for the dragon. And the mimic. But we know where the mimic is. Click. 5. Okay, these question marks are the worst. Alright, so with 5. This gives me more info. This is another 5. Heal up. We're almost ready. 6, so I could take over this mimic. Cool. Level up. We're a ways away. 11 HP, 11 and a half. How much XP am I missing? Ooh, I'm missing 18. That mimic chest feels like it's not worth it. I think it only gives you 5 even though it costs 11 health. Oh, maybe you never want to fight the mimic. That's good to know if so. I should have paid attention to that. I think that's the case. Okay, this 8. I have 11 HP. Click. Not what I wanted. So many question marks. Someday, we're gonna win up here. This 4. Fine. We know that this is a 4. 3 and a 1. Which means that there's another 1 in here. Click that. Which means that this is free. So I'm missing 3. Alright, not ready for this yet. I think the mimic was when I threw the game here. I do think that there's a good chance this is the lovers. But I don't know for sure. This. We're only missing 2. There's the 2. Hey, first time seeing you. Alright. I have 9 HP, which would be enough to kill this. I mean, it still could be. We're waiting to see one of the neighboring ones be under a 9. I should have clicked into this void. With 9 HP, there's nothing that can kill me in here. Bam. That's what we were looking for. There's another question mark right in here. Alright, I have 4 HP. This one's free. I have 4 HP. This is a 5. This... probably a 6. I think the question marks, what do they mean? They mean there's not a fight there. 6. That means that this is a 1. That means that this 12 is already accounted for. We got them all. Good. And I'm ready to level up. 4. Cash in on the 4. If this is a 9, it is a 9 because we have the 4 right here. So that's the 9. which means that that's the 9. True? It's got to be true. That's a 9, and that's a 7, then this is a 1. If that's a 9, and this is a 10, then these two have a 1 in it. Could just click a bunch of 1s. Click. So now we know this is a 1. Clicking 4 1s does help me. Gives me info. But not that much info. Especially, we've already filled out this area mostly. Wait, but this gives me something. What does it give me? Shows me the slimes. 3. With 3, we have 6 right here. This 8. This is 21, and we're already showing 14. Doesn't really help, does it? We know that there's a 7 between these two. Which this is going to say the same thing. There's 6 here, we need another 7. 7 between these two. This is a 6, which means that this is safe. That is a heal. This is a 3. Good enough for me. Alright. We are 18 away. And I have 12 health. And I only need to level up once more. And all we need to do is leave the lovers alive. So I think we could just kill at this point. But maybe there's other good stuff to get. So, what do we want to do with the other good stuff? This one. I would like to hit this question mark. Go hit it. Cool. What does that do for me? I have 7 HP. We know that this is a 7. No, that is the 7. We knew that that was a 0, obviously. This is touching a 6. Free. This is a 3. That means this is also a 3. 6, 11, 12. Yes. This corner is like all that we're missing. I have 7 HP. This 8, I should be safe clicking around this 8. There's our friend. So this should be a 7. Do I want to click it? Yeah. Jorge. None of the hearts give me info. Okay. 12. Ooh, I still have to level up twice more. We have 1 more heart. Am I in trouble? I feel like I might be. This is a 6. Which means there's a 5 in these. This shows a 1. Okay. These two combined mean that I should be good, I think. 18, and we already show 11. That is a 2. 5. Between the two of these, and I'm missing 10, or I have 10 HP. Is there anything else I need to fight? Not in particular. Alright. The Rat King! We already have all the rats. We know where they are. I don't need you. Leave it. That just gave me way more XP. Catching the final gnome is really good. Alright. Level up. We're close to another level up, and I have 12 HP. Easy game. Alright. 12 HP. We would spend that on 7 plus 5. Could try and clear the map. No, I can't. We left the lovers alive. We have 13. 2 hours later. Not quite 2 hours. Nothing new here. Max 365, 36 minutes with many tries. We have another stamp. Have to hit F11. Don't have to hit F11, but F5, reload. Looking at the logbook. Bam, 2 out of 4. 2 more to go. For now, that is going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching.